talking about our sort of a few things that we're going to hit Carlton with, and I said to the players, you know, Gavin's got something to say, and he got up and he said, you know, just put the Brownlow out of our heads. He says, it's out of my head. All I want to do is win a grand final, and I want to be part of it with all you guys. And that's just before we went out in the ground, and I just thought that was exceptional.
Running onto it is Mercuri with Alvin. Alvin with the experience, but it's taken now by Mercuri. He steadies, shoots the ball into centre half forward. There's a scrambling against Salmon. Certainly the free kick. And Athorn having a bit of a dust-up with Buick, but the free kick is with Essendon and to be taken by Paul Salmon. Well, listen to the roar if he does kick it. This place will come down, Millie, Sandy. Always the first goal is such a fantastic atmosphere as Salmon goes for goal. And he's kicked it. First goal of Essendon.
Fletcher to bring it back into play. Goes straight down the middle. Lovely kick, almost to the centre of the ground. Williams waits at the back, but it's to his opposite number, Denham. In the middle. Now Michael Long. Look at this boy go. Away goes Michael Long. 50 metres out. Still going. 30 metres out. Oh, what play! It may have been touched on the line. No! O'Donnell twisting and turning, runs into trouble in the form of Christou. Ducked his head at the same time. Hill's got it wide. Essendon through Grenvold, looking to reply. A high kick up towards Salmon. There's quite a run-up, as you can see. 30 metres out. Straight as a die, as if it was on a wire. So Wallace getting his chance, the veteran Watson off for the moment. There's a lovely hand pass to Denham. Denham shoots for goal and pops it through. And he says, thank you. Buick uncharacteristically overruns it. Bradley soccers off the ground. Spalding. Wanganeen gives it away to Harvey. Harvey long and low to Hurd. Kicked 34 goals in his career, this young man. He's now kicked 35. It's O'Donnell who has the football on centre wing. Hannah's still down. They may have to stop this game because he's in that vicinity. The umpire says no, play on. Michael Long bouncing his way into goal. Long kicks and he's kicked it. Denham threads his way through the pack, gives it to O'Donnell. The Bombers are looking like a champion team at the moment. Buick may get a chance. He's 40 metres out from goal. Hurd is there. Shrugs one tackle. Gets a long, low kick in towards full forward. Carlton has the numbers, but that's all. Oh, Wallace has kicked the goal.
And he kicks wide. Wallace up from the defensive role, taken by Denham. Short kick into the pocket, mark taken by Somerville. Long's on his own. Give it to him. He does. Long marks. Look to play on. Now he does. In towards the centre of the ground, and the mark taken by Mercuri. And this will kill off the Carlton surge. That kick is close. It's a goal.
Gets the hand pass away. Wanganeen has been very steady. Fletcher from a standing start goes up towards the half-back line. Salmon takes the mark. Away they go again. Hills, you'll have to be quick. He is with a high kick up towards Somerville territory. Sandwiched between two Carlton players. Buick, look at this. Ho-ho! The Bombers are hot.
Heavy knock from Kernahan when they both went for that mark.
In the meantime, play goes on along towards Salmon, the big man in trouble. He does get it away. Buick belts it wide to O'Donnell. O'Donnell's got a bit of space, plus he's got Rick Olarenshaw. Clever chip by the youngster. Kick 2 in the first quarter. He's kicking from 49 metres. Well, his kicking has been superb. Look at Essendon harass. That was done by Watson and Grenvold. It spills free to O'Donnell. The left footer can chip to the 50-metre line, and he does.
Blues have been chasing bums since then.
Here's Mercuri from 52 metres. Gets underneath the drop punt. It looks good. It is.
Right half forward for Essendon. Madden favoured by that throw-in. He can't quite get the ball clear. Heaver's bumped off the football. Excellent play there by Essendon again. Long just backs away. Have a look at this. Take me on, take me on, take me on, he says, and still gets away with it and pumps it to within 50 metres. Here, well inside. Away goes Chris Danaher. Have a look there. Brilliant football, Danaher. 1 3/4 minutes left in the quarter. The Blues with the last 2 goals. Madden's dominated the centre. Away goes Calthorpe. They don't want this. This will sting. Calthorpe's shot for goal. It's on the line. It's through. Calthorpe replies for the Bombers.
Just maintaining possession, pinpointing the passes. They don't like kicking to packs unless Salmon's on the end of it.
Well, it's under 30 seconds now. Drifts it into the pocket. Oh, what a mark. He's not to know that, but he goes for home. He goes for home. And what a way to go. Captain to captain. Madden, but straight to Long. Oh, clever hand pass to Calthorpe. He'll go back to Long. He's running with him. Now he's clear. 80 metres out. 70 and closing. Up towards full forward. And the mark taken at the back. Salmon will have a shot. Salmon. This for number 4. 40 metres out. He's kicked well all day. That's no exception.
Who is just putting a stamp on this game, Gary O'Donnell. Quite brilliant around the centre of the ground. And another brilliant kick to the goal front. Spalding couldn't take the mark. Another goal to Essendon kicked by Hurd. It's all over.
Long again. Is this man the best man on the ground? I ask you. To half forward, Wanganeen. He had a shot at goal. And now he wants to cap it off with a goal. And he has. He has. That may be it. There's the bounce. Somerville, and there's the siren. Victory for the Bombers.
We got a good start. We just had to keep it there, and you know, just you know, like I said before, a lot of players have been hurt by playing in a losing one, and like the Buicks yelling, don't let it slip. Just keep the lead, just keep going and getting it. And Sheeds was that's all Sheeds was saying. You sort of know how to play by September. Like you know your style of play, you know what people can do. You know who's left footer, left hander, or things. The thing is, you just got to go out and just work your mind and make your mind do the work. And we didn't slip up in the second quarter. And at half time, Sheeds was just in the room saying, "Look at last week, guys." He said, "We're 42 points up. This week, we were down 42 points last week. This is what can happen in the game of footy." And sort of lucky we'd sort of gone through that experience the week before, that we knew that Carlton, as good as anyone, could get back up. So in the third quarter, just got to put the foot down, and they switched on really for the whole game.
And now Polly will present the Premier Cup, Foster's AFL Premiership 1993.
Perhaps it was fitting in the year of Indigenous people that a club which has actively recruited Aboriginal players should win the premiership.
Like the Aboriginal people, we've treated them really well at Essendon, and they're great blokes. Michael Long's sense of humour is exceptional, and Gavin, you wouldn't want to meet a nicer guy, but they just had a special reason to play, and for Michael Long said to me that receiving the medal from the Northwest medal off Morris Rioli was one of the greatest things that he'd done in his life, and that's just the way they are. They've really been a credit to the Aboriginal race. They've been fantastic, and people knock them, but they've just shown the whole world what they can do.
Clubroom euphoria switched to high-class celebrations that night, although Tim Watson was feeling the strain as he pondered whether to come back for another season.
Might very well be it, and I don't know. I'll have to sit down and have a chat to the club. It certainly doesn't get any easier when you get the other side of 30, I can tell you that.
Now, what about the celebrations tonight? Are they getting any easier, or will you leave it to the young blokes?
Oh, look, I'll leave it to the young guys. I'm pretty tired. I've had a pretty big day. It's been a big week. I mean, I can't remember being as nervous as I was this week going into any of the other grand finals. I really just struggled to sleep during the week, and I mean, now I just feel drained and tired.
The morning after the night before, and thousands swarm Windy Hill to congratulate their team. Celebrations kicked on well into the night, and for the players, into the next day.
After the weekend of their lives, the Bombers were a bit subdued this afternoon when the team reassembled at Windy Hill for the traditional Players' Day. For the footballers, Saturday night is for the club, Sunday for the supporters, but come Monday, it's their turn to party with their mates. Coach Kevin Shitty had lost all authority, especially when it came to Norm Smith medalist Michael Long.
He's a shocker, isn't he?
Don't ever do that again, son. You play in the back pocket.
From the social club, it was up the road to the Sydney Lions Club in Flemington. Most of the players caught the bus. Some, like David Calthorpe and Paul Salmon, went in style. Once inside, things started to warm up. Here we go, here we go. Smokin' Joe Masiti ran rings around the Blues on Saturday. Today, he was blowing them, while Long was looking as cool as he could. 3 times reported early in the year, Long says his boss at work, former Richmond strongman Robbie McGee, was to blame.
Accidents happen, Ed, you know. It's probably my boss probably rubs off on me, Robbie McGee. He sort of taught me the tricks of the trade.
Even Malcolm Fraser, one-time #1 ticket holder at Carlton, was on the Bombers today. Sean Denham copped a broken nose, courtesy of Greg Williams.
I think it was going to come. I saw him have a couple of looks beforehand, so I knew something was going to come, and there wasn't much I could really do about it. And, you know, that's part of the game, I guess.
But Denham had his revenge this afternoon. Tim Watson says he'd like to do it all again.
I probably really like to play again because I have enjoyed this year, but the lists have to be trimmed back to 42. There's going to be some pretty tough decisions that will have to be made.
While the skipper, Bomber Thompson, was just soaking in what has been the highlight of his sporting life.
Traditional Players' Day, and you know, you sort of come down, you sort of think about what you've achieved, and players let their hair down and have a few beers together. It is a great day, and I'm going to really enjoy this one.
Puts us in good stead for years to come.